We have the Chiefs. We have the Raiders. This one is going to be interesting. So first, let's also just mention Win Daily Sports betting membership. Make sure to come hang out with us. We'll win you some money. That's what we do. House capper Steve, dude knows what he's doing. He bets cars on all of these matchups. So while I put 10, 20 bucks on some of these things, House Capper Steve is putting a car and a down payment on a house on them. So believe me, he's rolling with it. He's putting a lot of money on these games. So we appreciate him there. So make sure you get Win Daily Sports betting membership. It's a lot of fun. You get to talk to him too. Ask him. Maybe he doesn't have a play. Maybe he gives you some live bets. It's always fun. It's always something to pay attention to. But we have the Chiefs. We have the Las Vegas Raiders on Sunday Night Football in Las Vegas. Chiefs currently -7 or 7.5, depending on your book. The Raiders today put their almost entire starting defense on the COVID-19 list. Nice. They all will be able and eligible to play as long as they get, I think, is 5 consecutive tests negative in a row. So that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if they all come back negative, they will all be able to play, but no contact, very little practice, only Zoom meetings. If you can get Patrick Mahomes right now, -7, how the hell don't you take that?
What I would like to take outside of that, those lines aren't out yet. But when I see a game like this with KC off a bye week, you have the fact that you have some COVID situations
potentially coming back, if that means anything.
Yeah, Watkins coming back. And the fact that they got embarrassed by the Raiders, like that throws a lot into it for me. I kind of like when I see games like this set up the way this game is set up, I like to attack it a little aggressively and go with like first quarter, first half, end game bets. Because I think the Chiefs are going to make a statement here. The Raiders are good, though. Like, don't get me wrong. They're actually a good team. They're well balanced on offense and defense. They're, everyone gives Gruden a bad rap, but I think he's actually a good coach. He inspires them, he pushes them, and he calls the right plays. So they throw some gadget plays out there. They looked impressive against the Chiefs the first time, but first quarter, first half, I like the Chiefs coming out strong, coming out early in this game. It's set up for them to put a hurting on them. And Mahomes, he circled his game after, getting beat up by Derek Carr and Josh Jacobs the first time around. So first quarter lines when it comes out, first half line when it comes out. I hope it's kind of low. I hope it's in the 4 or 5 range in the first half, and I'll definitely take the Chiefs there. 7's a little high, but I still lean the Chiefs here. I know it might be a sucker's bet, but I think the motivation of the Raiders, hitting them the first time around, they're going to come back with an uppercut and knock them out early.
I think the Chiefs absolutely run this game. I think they do their thing. I'm not going to be one of the people that says, oh, now after the bye week, this is going to be Le'Veon Bell's coming out party, but I think he's going to get a little bit more run. I think also, Sticks has been talking about it, and finally the Chiefs started listening to him, thankfully, that why are we trying to run the ball so much? We have Patrick Mahomes. Let him do his thing. Outside of the first game of the year where Clyde Edwards-Helaire looked really good, I think that was against the Texans, but it turns out you and I could run against the Texans. And against the Bills in that game where it was a monsoon, they haven't been able to run the ball all year. I don't think they need to, right? Like, you run the ball 10 times, 15 times during the game just to say, hey, look, we might actually run the ball. But I think this is Patrick Mahomes' show. Let him do his thing. Patrick Mahomes has 1 interception this year. Came in this game.
Yeah, and I also, when the line comes out, I don't see it yet on DK as far as DraftKings go, because it's a late game and you have this COVID situation coming out too. But I like to see the total for team totals on the Chiefs. I think they really run up the score as well. It's going to be a fast pace. The Chiefs are going to come out quick, hit them, and they're not going to let up in this first half. So I like to see the game total just for the Chiefs alone. It's probably going to be somewhere, I would say, in the 28 to 32 range, and I know 32 seems like a lot of points, or 30 seems like a lot of points. They're going to be scoring a bunch of touchdowns in this game. So I still like the Chiefs here to run up the score as well.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, the end score of this game the first time around was like 40 to 34. It was like a 70-something point game. I mean, shit, whatever the over-under is, let's all just take it because we're rooting for points. It's the Sunday night game.
Yeah,
let's root for points.
It's the first time in a long time that I can remember both the Thursday night game being a good game. Like, we get in Arizona and Seattle. We're not getting like the Jets. We're not getting the Giants. We're not getting the Eagles. You're getting 2 explosive offenses, on Thursday, and then Sunday we're getting a good game as well. And Monday night looks like a pretty
Monday
good
night
game
too.
too. You get to see Brady. Which Tom Brady going to get? The 5 touchdown Brady, or the game where he got a field goal out of his offense? The Rams defense is really good. And look, he got beat up by the Saints. But this time around, if Aaron Donald hits him a couple times, man, it could be a bad situation for Brady. And we don't know what's going on with Antonio Brown. More bad reports coming out with him. So that should be an interesting game. So at least we got blessed with a Thursday night banger, a good game on Sunday night, and then also a good game on Monday night. So I'm happy to see all these showdown games being not just for DFS and gambling purposes. It should be an actual real good game to watch.
Bangers only. This is the kind of schedule that we like. Bangers
Took them 10
only.
weeks to get us that,
Yeah,
but
right?
yeah, we finally got here.
No NFC East teams in sight. Let's enjoy this one, baby. I do love it. So yes, I agree with you. I'm taking the Chiefs. I'll take them every which way. Patrick Mahomes will probably have a 2.5 touchdown prop. I'll take the over on that just because I feel like it's just always the over for him. He's been absolutely incredible this year. Whatever that yards is too, frig it, whatever. Let's just take it. It's fun.